Welcome back, John. We're in a different environment, certainly, due to the coronavirus. Good to see you.
That's right. That's right.
Feeling well?
I'm feeling fine. I
You look
just
good.
too bad we can't sit next to each other,
And
Eric.
I feel like I should pat you.
Yeah, that's
Reach out,
okay.
John.
I'll pat you back.
I think we're going the wrong way.
Whatever.
Well, on this news video, we're going to talk a little bit about something that's in the news a lot lately, and that is bacteria and the spread of germs and how that relates to our industry and cleanability. So we're going to do a short video, very much in a different environment, but try to address some of these concerns that are coming up from our customers and the reps. John, this video is not going to specifically address COVID-19 because right now there's really not enough source test data, but it definitely has emphasized the importance for properly cleaning and disinfecting materials. So we want to address that today. John, what upholstery applications require the highest amount of antibacterial treatment?
Well, I think that obviously the most important would be the healthcare market, your hospitals, your nursing homes, your doctor's office. I mean, as we always say, if you want to get sick, go to the hospital. It's loaded with germs. But also any other high traffic areas where people are coming and going, things like airports, busy restaurants, casinos, same thing. You know, you have dinner, you get up, somebody else sits in your booth. These are the areas that are probably the most critical to be addressed for disinfecting.
So why is vinyl compared to fabrics and other materials? Why is vinyl inherently just a good choice for healthcare?
Well, I think that it's a couple of reasons. Number one, it's not porous to the extent that the germs are going to penetrate through, like in woven fabric, where they can get down into the little interstices of the fabric. They pretty much sit on the surface. Now, secondly, is that vinyl can be treated, and they can be treated to isolate the bacteria and retard its spread.
So how do we do that? I mean, we basically treat the vinyls with bacterial. What are some of the things that we do as an industry?
Well, we treat the vinyl with antibacterial agents that eliminate the spread. They don't kill the bacteria, but as I said before, they do isolate it, and it allows then you to come in, clean, and disinfect without the virus or bacteria spreading.
In most cases, antimicrobials are self-contained and cannot leach out of vinyls as they can in fabrics that are topically treated. And there's about 4 of the most common types of bacteria we test for. And I know you love pronouncing these words, but can you kind of review some of that and how the CFFA relates to this?
Yeah, the CFFA, of course, is a group that we belong to, and they actually have a section in their manual that is antibacterial. And they call out 4 different bacteria, which will show on the screen because I can't pronounce them. And it's bacteria that they actually used to test to see if the vinyl will eliminate the spread of bacteria.
Right. We'll reference the CFFA 300, and it talks about the zone of inhibition and all the criteria around that. So it's worth reading. It's pretty edge of your seat reading. I know you like to take it to the beach.
It is. I usually read it at night before I go to bed because it puts me to sleep.
And I know you love talking about germs, so let's not get off track. You are the guy at the cocktail party that always likes to have a germ joke. So, John, what are the best ways to clean the materials? So we talked about the treatments, we talked the applications, but obviously you have a lot of different people in hospitals and doctor's office, and even at home, cleaning. What is the best protocol for cleaning vinyls?
Well, there's cleaning and disinfecting are similar, but they're also different. Before you get into disinfecting, you want to properly clean, as you just suggested. And the proper way to clean vinyl upholstery is very simple. You want to use warm soap and water. And you want water to be at a temperature of around 70 degrees at least, because that can actually help kill bacteria too. You want to use a clean cotton type rag or sponge, and you want to clean the area thoroughly with warm soap and water to get all the dirt and anything else that's in the air off of the surface of the vinyl before you go to disinfect.
Sure.
And then when you're done cleaning, you want to come back with clean water and clean all the remaining residue off that could be left by the cleaning solution.
Typically, we as an industry say start with the soap and water and go to a general cleaner like a 409, and then IPAs or isopropyl alcohol, not the beer, but the isopropyl alcohol.
Yeah, you are correct.
There's not enough alcohol in that IPA, John. So, John, what are some common commercial disinfectants we see in our industry?
Well, that would be the next step, and that would be the disinfecting stage. And probably the most common is just bleach and water. We recommend a combination of 1 part bleach to 5 parts water, and you use the same tactic that you would use in cleaning. You use a clean cotton cloth, use that formulation and run over the surface, disinfect it. Usually you want to let the disinfectant sit for about 5 minutes, then come back with clean water and clean off the residue. That's the easy one. The other commercial cleaners are things like Cavicide, Virex 256, and Virox 5. Those are actually commercial products you can buy.
Yeah, and certainly in healthcare, that list grows every day. I think there's almost 18 commercial cleaners that are used in hospitals. CFFA has a new publication with recommended minimum performance standards for coated fabrics in healthcare. We'll have a link below. There's certainly things we don't want people to use, and I've run across a couple of doozies in my career. What are things they should avoid cleaning?
Well, you should avoid things like hard surface cleaners. Even something as simple as your Clorox spray, it will say on the back, hard surfaces only, not soft surfaces. So anything that's designed to clean a floor, a wall, a desk, you don't want to put on a soft vinyl surface. And the other thing you don't want to do is use any what we call active solvents, which would be things like methyl ethyl ketone, also known as MEK, or acetone that's found in women's nail polish remover. Stay away from those.
It'll damage the material eventually.
It will ruin the surface.
Sure. So in closing, we'd love to hear from you how COVID-19 has changed your cleaning procedures. Please share below some of the things you're doing. We'd love to hear from you. Well, thanks for joining us today. Appreciate your time. We hope you found this video helpful. If it was, please share and like below. John, great seeing you. Hopefully we'll see each other in person soon.
That's right. And thank you, everybody, for listening.
Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.